Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, third and final map of this series. Sinister5 versus Big 5. This is the only map in this veto for me that I'm actually a little scared about. Just for the fact that Big 5, they played this map against Energy, and they got absolutely slammed. 16-3. So if anything repeats itself like that again, then this is going to be a pretty intense game, to say the least. B5 going to be starting on the CT side, though. I'm pretty sure that was actually chosen by Sinister5 to play on the T side. So, fair enough. They definitely want to bring the pace, want to exploit them early in this game. Honestly, I can definitely get behind it. This time, already going to see the first kill found, traded back again. Zeo, as they shut them all down. That's a first pistol round for B5, even with Slowy inside of the smoke, as he finds himself a first kill. There should be no chance for any more. Some would say zero chance. No pun intended. And there's Zeo himself already gathering info as that bomb is down, ensuring they have no chance in the round itself. Did look a little bleak there for a second, but able to pull it off at the end of the day. First pistol round going to Sinister5. Even so, that T-side going to be facing off against a pretty standard pistol buy second round. Not investing full Kevlar, just going for the basic pistols themselves. A little bit of spam to come from the pistols as well. Zeo to be shutting down at least the first, a chance at a second, and he gets it somehow as well. On 9 points of health, not too sure how, but fair enough. Round will be going in the favor of Sin5. And even with Takbok able to find a kill, he's down to 5 points of health. And here we go. Takbok, last man left alive. Inside a T-spawn. Second round for Sin5. It does look like the final series has been delayed till 21:20. So hopefully we'll be able to stick to that sort of time schedule. Would be nice to do so. Still, obviously going to see another eco out of B5. Having themselves pistol buy in the previous, going to limit their cash, but give them a very prosperous buy round going into the next. 4 grenades currently sat with B5 as well, waiting to be thrown if it was the B bomb site that they target, but they seem to have read this incredibly well and are heading back around towards A right now. Kinda like it. I can respect the decision. They're going to be taking that site, but those grenades should be able to heavily damage. Not particularly. Zeo to be closed out. And Hacker, as he burns one alive himself. What is GoTV actually doing? I love Valve and their GoTVs. It's so good. Still, as Takbok, last man kept alive. They know where he is. And a pretty simple frag. Obviously, B5 into their first gun round this time. Able to bring out the double AWP setup as well, which is actually very nice for a fourth round. Gotta say, I kind of like it. But it depends how much they can make it work. And Carney, wait a second, how did he just land that shot? I don't think... I'm confused. We have got a disconnect on the side of B5. So maybe this works out for them, but with the arms spotted, it's Carney that strikes. With a Molotov down to close out Hackham, this now makes life very difficult. Carney should be looking for more and does find it. On for the ace, but it is custom to trade away. That is a first round going toward B5. Still, E5 onto their first on that CT side, ensuring that right now it isn't going to be Sin5 that run away with a lot of the rounds, which definitely could have been a possibility. Although, Zeo and Devo find 2 frags. Tiante at least to trade back. Custom does the same. And even with a 2-man advantage, they're still split across the map. I'm not a fan of it. Luckily, Devo able to catch out Custom in return, though. Oh, and 0 chance. Nice headshot onto Carney. Seems like the Sin5 squad able to respond with a round of their own in rapid succession. And there's Devo closing him down. 4-1, and that does see Big 5 a little economically split across the board. Tiante and Slowy can't buy, but we should be seeing an investment out of B5. Although it looks like we have a little bit of a tech issue again, potentially. Trying to play the pause. Or not? Okay, never mind. Fair enough. But they are going to go for the investment, so fair enough. Ooh, Hackham, however. He's going to break through down onto that B bomb site. Spots the second, closes him down, making a third. And a fourth. And even with Carney able to reply, it's not made too much of a difference. Although, nice frags in return. Make it one more as well. Isolates it into a 2 versus 1. And unfortunately, with the low HP of... Oh, sorry, with the similar HP of these two players... Shouldn't be getting too much more, and doesn't. 5-1. Sin5 starting very well so far, but you've got to say, with Big 5 having that 16-3 defeat to Energy most recently, not going to be really setting themselves up in the best of positions. Down into an eco round this time, and it should be Sin5 making it 6-1. This time it will be most likely a victory going in their favor, ensuring that up to now it's going to be relatively simple to be able to close out the game itself. And if they keep it with this pace, if they can ensure that up to now it's going to be solid, then fair enough, it's going to be decent. Devo finding a kill of his own now. As Carney finds at least a kill of his own. As Zero closes down, that should be now the round itself. Can't particularly see Big 5 bringing anything to fruition in this round, although Zero Chance is tagged down low. I'm not able to find one of his own, but they eventually do close him down. 6-1. And a solid start out of Sinister5 so far. Looking pretty decent. Although scary part is, double AWP setup back in the hands of Arnie and Slowy. He was a monster on that B bomb site with it. So definitely should be looking for that again, but this time it does seem like it is going to be the connector B split that Sin5 are going to bring out. I can definitely get behind this setup. It's quite nice, especially if you can send a man up toward top connector and try and battle towards A. That would really divide the attention. You have to be careful though. Tiante spotted, shut down. And that's a beautiful first kill. We'll now force the rotate of B5. I wouldn't even... Oh, this could be really perfect. They might even throw some utility towards A, but then dip back towards B. Although it seems like Toilet is going to be their precipice. Wrap around towards A long, fair enough. Would have been a nice strategy, but not going to happen this time. Still, smokes to be thrown, Molotovs to follow. Going to take a little bit of coordination to get this site taken, especially with two ulterior angles to push from. There's Slowy. And already a rotate being made, finding himself two. And Takbok on a third, but even so. Oh, catches the bomb. That's unfortunate. Hack'em, however, trying to move toward toilet. Oh, sorry, garbage. That won't matter, though. That'll see Big 5 put in their second round on the board. So far, still pretty competitive. That T side going to be down in the dirt for their economy if they were to lose this round, but similarly for Big 5 as well, so whoever loses this one is probably going to give up not just this round, but a second one as well. Ooh, Carney looking to go aggressively toward that toilet peak with an AWP as well. Even so. Oh, nice shot. Okay. A little bit of a reaction. Has to be careful, though. Oh, Zio. Will the timing work in his favor? It might just do. Oh, look at Flex right now. A beautiful first kill. Which opens up toward the A site. Although, Slowy has yet to be spotted, which is kind of dangerous. And as he moves back inside a toilet, they still have no idea. Although they do now. Takbok to get closed down. Slowy the same. And a 4 versus 2 that is going to be very hard for Big 5 to win. This is a whole different Sin5 now. I think it's down to the fact that B5 have not particularly had too much of a good time on Overpass. I think realistically, coming into this map itself, oh sorry, into the best of 3, once they know that Overpass is the final map, I think they would have wanted to win this in 2 maps. They relied on Dust 2 and Mirage to be the 2 maps they won in the series, because they know that they're not as good on Overpass, and that's definitely being exploited by Sin5. And with the fact that the CT side is now down to an eco, 8-2 is definitely a possibility, and already a first half victory is on the cards. They upgraded their internet. Still, Desert Eagles and those 2 rifles in the hands of Big 5. Scary part is, double figures is not that far away for Sin5. And if they do that on the T side, we could be seeing a very quick end to this map itself. So, Big 5 right now, they need to get at least, let's say, 6 rounds or so. Slowy, able to regress up towards short. That will begin to send Sinister toward the B bomb site, though. Not wanting to hang around, but look at Custom right now in a beautiful position as he catches out 2, make it a double for him, and that's perfect. Flex down into a 1 versus 2. Has to try and evade at least the second player, with plenty of time to work in his favor. Ooh, Slowy on the back of the bomb site, though. Damage to be done. Trading back again. Oh my god, Flex. Oh, jeez, that was so close. Unfortunately, not able to complete the round, but still, valiant effort in a 1 versus 4. That will see Sin5 buy up again, though. Flex might even be able to bring out an AWP. We'll just stick to the rifles themselves. Fair enough. Gotta say, it's a solid decision. They had problems in map 2. Oh, for the internet? Big 5 had, like, some issues, I think. Still, even if this was to end in more of an 8-7 fashion, it'd still be pretty decent out of Sin5 on this T side. Tianti does get traded back, but damage already to be done. Even with Devo and Flex, good as these two are, 2 versus 4 probably not in their repertoire. And there's Carney. Closing down both. 7-4. T-side now down into an eco. This actually gives B5 some decent rounds on their CT side. Despite not being able to get the result against Energy, it's looked pretty solid so far. Carney. Beautiful shutdown. A very quick 7-5. And that will now see Big 5 probably with enough rounds to realistically be comfortable. Still, as we do go into the 13th round, Tiante, nice first frag. Able to take down Hack'em, make it a 5 versus 4. And Carney, as he takes down Zeo in return as well. Now looking incredibly possible. Slowy edging through the smoke though. Devo finds 2. Trades out into the AWP, of course, with him being pretty low. Smart decision. Tiante to trade 1, but oh, Devo. They know where the final man is now. And that makes life very uncomfortable. Nice flashbang at least to allow his entrance to the bomb site. Already spotted the first though and has to play the time. Oh, he's going to stick it. Oh my god, he is going to stick it. Doesn't get it though. And that'll be Sin5 putting themselves up an 8th round. Looks like a little bit of a tech issue for B5, though. Hopefully not going to affect things too much. So, Sin5 able to bag themselves at least a solid 8 rounds. But of course, they will definitely be looking for more, and why shouldn't they? And so, hopefully we do see the return of Slowy, and as I say that, there he is. Here we go. Sin5 trying to keep their run of rounds. Winning this one essentially gives them a huge chance at going up to a 10-5. Nice shot, though, down into a 3 versus 2. As that bomb is planted. Ooh, Devo. That's perfect. A missed shot by Slowy. And down into a 1 versus 2. They've spotted him out already. 9-5. And most likely 10 as well. And that will now see very solid so. Then 5. Up 9-5. I'm going to be very, very solid so far, but the one thing they do have to be a little careful of is the fact that once they get onto that CT side, they have to keep up the same sort of pace. And there we go. He is back. Nothing to worry about too heavily anyway. And there we go. In 5. Trying to make it double digits going into the second half. This would be very, very solid for them. Providing that they secure it. And especially against a round like this, it should almost be confirmed that they're going double digits. Still, Sin5. Making their way up toward the top of A long, trying to attack, and as those flashbangs come raining on through slowly. Whilst he's able to find an initial frag, that's all they'll get so far. Oh, custom though. Finding himself a first. Now that leaves Flex in a 1v3. This is unfortunate. And he might have just lost himself the eco round or the force buy round here, but maybe not. Oh, does he know where the final man is though? That's the question. Still trying to peek into the pixel at least. Oh, Typebot going aggressive. Has to see Flex retreat though. With that Mag 7 trying to spam, get close range, pistol finishes it. And a 9-6 to end the first half at least.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
And here we go. Second half to go live. With Sin5 now on their CT side, being able to find victory in this one would all but confirm their very good start in this second half. Oh, look at the aggression shown out of Sin5 right now. This is perfect. They gain info. Can't find a kill at least, but even so. That's nice out of Carney, though. Bomb to be planted. Trying to force that retake, though. Oh, beautiful by Typebot. Tiante. All doing damage. That is perfect. A team ace out of Big 5. That's going to see them in a very good position. Especially with them CTs now having to take an eco. Still the 9-7. Still taking a sweet minute. Be able to advance with this round. As they finally rotate toward the A-bomb site, we'll see. Maybe reading this pretty well, although they are going to dip back towards B, however, which might not be the smartest of call. Although, what do they particularly know? Even so, bomb to be planted. At least a single kill going in the favor of Sin. Make it 2, actually. Fair enough.
Terrorists win.
Even so, now with Sin on their first gun round, of course, being able to now try and make their lives easier. If they can take this round, they get back into the game itself. But not being able to win this one gives Big 5 a very big opportunity back into the game. Even so, with Evo taking down the first, Flex trades Zio the same and down into a 3 versus 2. Molotov to force him out of position, but he's already dipped. He's on the wraparound from the flanks. And that could be perfect if he can catch off at least a kill or so and custom. Oh, he checked it but didn't spot the player. There's Zio. 0 chance to finish. 10-8. They'll bag themselves the first round on their CT side at the time of asking.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
And here we go. Ten to 8, and with that T side down into their pistols. Not wanting to invest fully into the round itself. Fair enough, I can respect it. Still with Slowy down to a single point of health. That Deagle shot, pretty sure tagged Hackham to the edge of a wall there. Pretty simple finish of the round itself. 11-8. That'll see Sin5 creating themselves a little bit of a barrier, ensuring that E5 will be grabbing at least a chance at the second bite of the cherry. Looks like a little bit of a tech issue, though. Hopefully, won't be anything too lengthy. Hopefully we do get back into the game fairly soon. But even so, there we go. Getting back live. Aim to get back underway this time. And so, Sin5 wanting to try and keep up the pace. Making the CT side their own and getting, obviously, this map finished. Going into the final best of 3 of the day. It's going to be TLY versus the winner of this one. Still though, Tianti, as he closes down a first, the aggression from Zio. Well, that is essentially the round in itself. That should now be seeing the round done in itself. Even so, the Flex just going for the save. 11-9.
Terrorists win.
And here we go. CT side back down into an eco. And this should at least see a 10. Still, Sin5 looks like they might even be able to grab this round off of the back of an eco. And especially with Flex challenging Carney. There's a frag in itself that leaves Custom down into a single scenario that he has to play against. And there's Devo to finish. 12-9 in a very unexpected round win by Sin5. Winning this one essentially puts them up to a very good position. A chance to make it 14-9. So, 45 seconds on the clock. Now, we'll see. Custom at least finding the kill. Down into a 2 versus 4. That is going to see Sin5 going for the save. Double figures secured.
Terrorists win.
Round it's gonna see Theo taking down a 4 versus 3, traded back by Custom.
Counter-terrorists win.
I'll see Sin5 taking themselves around. So, with pistols now in the hands of that T on the T side. Ooh, still Hackham at least able to take a kill to the grave with him. Slowy could be denied in return. Zero. A very big shutdown, making it simple. Zeo to close it out. And 14-10, the final bite at the cherry. Of course, Tiante tagged down already. And Hack'em able to sit so carefully, trades back a second kill as well. That's all he's able to make so far, but down into a 3 versus 3. So, this is now where it gets a little dangerous. Ooh, Devo Molotov down. That's going to delay them a little bit. That might have just won them the round, actually, if they can delay them long enough. Although with time ticking, Molotov down themselves. It's Devo. That's the round done. 15-10. And most likely going to be 16 as well. And here we go, potentially final round of the first half. First half, what am I talking about? I've been here way too long. Sin5, potentially final round of this third map. And with only pistols in the hands of Big 5, Hack'em, he's already able to find a first kill onto Custom. Still 15. I mean, to be fair, considering 10 rounds, the last time they played Overpass, it was, what, 16-3? So a very good achievement out of them this time. But, unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. And that we'll see Sinister5 taken into the final game of the night. Although, Takbok able to trade out. There it is, though. Arnie, last man alive, into a 1 versus 2. Although, if he takes out Zio, this could work out. But unfortunately, that is the game in itself. That's going to be 16-10. In 10 minutes' time, we'll see TLY taking on Sinister5, the best of 3 to come, hopefully in around 10 to 15 minutes time. But with that being said, I'll be back in after a little break. Go grab myself some food, and I'll be back very shortly. And we'll see you all soon.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.